Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Have you ever felt like you don't want to weigh yourself because you feel like you're doing so well with eating or exercising that maybe the number on the scale might just depress you? I'm kind of feeling that way this week. So, I usually take my GLP-1 shot on Friday anyways. So I'm going to just wait till Friday to weigh myself. Because I usually weigh myself like Friday and then Wednesdays, like a midweek check-in. But I'm not really sure I'm going to do that. I just got in the car to go to work, and it's raining out. Now, I read a funny meme that said, who says that when you're over 50, you'd be checking your weather app every night, instead of your, like, whatever app, like Facebook or something. And I check it, like, to see what the weather is, and it's supposed to be like a high heat warning is in effect Tuesday, which is today, I think, for the rest of the week, like high 80s, 90s, humidity really high. And then I get in the car and it's raining. And of course, because, I thought it was going to be so hot, not that it matters because I'm in the office all day, but I have on like a skirt and a short sleeve shirt and it's pouring out. I don't have to walk far to my office and I can park in front, which is just lazy. But I don't want to get soaked either. Okay, so that's my story for the boys. I went to bed a little early. Well, not early, but my usual like 9:30ish. I was in the office. I had to work last night, but I thought the meeting started at 6:30, and it really started at 6. So then when I jumped on at 6:30, they were halfway done with, and I just didn't want to join the conversation. Record the conversation at that time. So, of course, now I have to go back and finish it. And I have one meeting to finish from last week. But this, of course, is the town that doesn't pay. So, the girl tells me again that it's in this week's warrant, which doesn't really mean anything. It just means the select board signed on it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You ever feel like you're working for nothing? I mean, how can a town not pay you since April? It's July. Do they pay all their bills like that? If I was a resident, I would be concerned. Okay, so it's raining. Yeah, officially. It'll probably stop, but it kind of stinks that it's raining already. All good in the hood, and things are going fine. I feel good. I ate a smidgen of food last night for supper because it was like these shrimp skewers that we got from BJ's, and my husband loved them, but when I went to eat mine, it just felt cold. I feel like sometimes when my husband cooks on the grill, like he doesn't cook things all the way through. I'm not really sure about that. But we've kind of chatted about it, and he really needs to pick up the speed on cooking at least once a week. Because I don't really I've talked about this before. I don't really eat dinner a lot. Or I'm satisfied with eating just little cheese chicken salad in a wrap, or yogurt. I eat breakfast and I eat lunch and I have a couple of snacks. But when it comes to dinner time, I just feel I don't know. I feel like I don't like to feel heavy at nighttime. I actually remember my parents saying that. So maybe it's just an older thing that I just don't feel like eating dinner. And we eat early. We could eat at 5 or 5:30. And even then, on the weekend I don't mind it. Like that one meal when you go out to dinner with Grace, one meal, like Friday or Saturday, one meal out a week. I like going out early just to avoid the crowd. But at home, I don't mind eating. I shouldn't say that because I eat lunch at 1:30. And so I really don't like to eat. I think that's probably why I don't like to eat dinner, is because I just had lunch at 1:30 and I don't want to eat dinner at 6. But, I do need a nighttime dinner, but it's snack, like yogurt. Tonight I have tap dance, so I would prefer to eat something light before. I might have a little light snack before I go to tap dance, but then when I get home at 8:30, Sorry. So when I get home at 8:30, I might have like yogurt. I don't know why I keep saying yogurt. Yogurt. Sheesh. Alright. I don't know, I have a craving for yogurt today. Because I bought this stuff that you can, like flavorful stuff that can go in it. So I think that's kind of why I'm thinking about it. Because I usually put some like utterly nuts peanut butter and blueberries and then some Flavor God seasoning in it, like some cheesecake seasoning. But I've seen a lot of recipes with like Greek yogurt and then a scoop of your favorite protein powder just to add protein to it, and then this flavor stuff, like this low calorie flavor stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have yogurt for dinner in case you didn't know. I'll tell you tomorrow morning. No, I didn't have yogurt. Alright, I'm going to let this conversation rambling go. I'm behind a guy in a truck who's going 25 miles an hour getting on a highway. He obviously is not from around here because he should be whipping into about 40 miles an hour right now. Oh, and there's a lot of brake lights ahead, which means either there's a policeman, or just, I travel to work the same traveling highway that a lot of people head down to Cape Cod. So sometimes in the summer it's busy. I mean, it's only 6 o'clock here, so it's rare that somebody's gonna. Well, it's not rare, but I bet it's a little rare that people are gonna fly down to the Cape on on a Tuesday morning. However, sometimes it's a little busy on the road. All right, as my daughter would say, peace out. Have a nice day. Happy Tuesday, and I hope it's not raining where you are so that you can enjoy some sunshine.